My fellow Americans, we welcome to the greatest show on the beat internet.
Thank you, Obama, for sending that lovely intro to this show into me personally. The thing with this show is that it doesn't have an intro! So I have an idea to solve this problem. I need everyone watching this video to go make an intro. Send it in to me, and then an intro for every episode will be different. It'll be a different intro every episode. Someone just go make something funky. I don't care if it's 2 seconds long. I don't care if it literally just says Kian is a homosexual on it. We like having fun around here in our Wild Keys studio. This is probably going to be the last video ever made here. But yeah, we're moving house. I'm probably going to have to set up the Wild Keys setup somewhere else. Aidan hasn't been editing the video that I told him to edit. So now I have to take this into my own hands because I want to make a video, okay? I just really want a video on the channel because it's almost been a month. Okay, here's the setup of the video today. So what we're going to talk about now is around 1 month ago, I think 1 month ago today by the time I'm filming this, Nintendo had their E3 press conference, which was wild. So much stuff was shown. You got Goku in Smash Bros, Gooigi, everyone was asking for Gooigi, and we finally got Gooigi in a game. Honestly, what an icon. Someone's hero is Gooigi. Someone out there, their hero is Gooigi, and we don't want to take that away from them, okay? But the thing that was really wild was at the end of the press conference, they showed off a trailer for the sequel to Breath of the Wild, and I remember it too. I was in a Discord call with various other Wild Keys recurring characters, right? Or I just called them recurring characters. And it was a sequel to Breath of the Wild, and which is super crazy because we haven't had a direct sequel to a Zelda game since like Majora's Mask, which is crazy. Now I could spend days and years and hours talking about how much I love the original Breath of the Wild. Like honestly, such a good game. Maybe not such a solid Zelda game, Zelda being, you know, dungeons, you know, puzzles, stuff like that. I kind of strayed away from that. I feel like if there was just another sort of, you know, go to this temple, free the stage, get the Master Sword, one of those sort of games, then people would have been like, oh, this game's awesome, it's just another crappy Zelda game. But I feel like by changing up the formula at that time, it really made people come together. And what do you know, it's one of the greatest games of all time, supposedly, right? Everyone loves it. The thing with Breath of the Wild 2 then, is that it needs to be sort of a middle ground between the open worldness of Breath of the Wild and the dungeon crawling-esque of the previous titles. And another thing they need to do is I need this game to be dark, okay? They're dark, you know, dark, that's a buzzword. Darker in the sense of more serious, more spooky vibes getting from it. You know, you got Ganondorf's corpse like laying down going, right, you know. That's always fun. That's always, that's really family friendly, something I want to be playing with my mom sitting next to me, you know. I really want them to take this angle and go farther with it. We haven't had a truly dark Zelda game since Majora's Mask. You could make the argument that Twilight Princess was a little bit on the darker side. But yeah, I guess that's true. But in terms of atmosphere and in terms of tone and how the game played, I think Majora's Mask takes the cake as the most atmospheric, like gloomy Zelda game ever made. I feel like Breath of the Wild 2 really needs that to be good, or to be not good, to be like great. Because I feel like Nintendo in this day and age is incapable of making a bad Zelda game. They make ones that aren't as strong as the others. Take Skyward Sword, right? Like, people say that's one of the weaker ones. I would agree, but it's still pretty good. Like, it's not an awful game. I desperately need a haircut. You can definitely take the story in many different ways now that it looks like Ganondorf's back. I really don't want to predict too much on the story because that's not what this video is really about. That's probably a story for another day. But from what it looks like, Ganondorf's back, or Ganondorf's decrepit corpse is back, and he's gonna make Hyrule Castle like float or something, right? He's gonna turn it into the Death Star. It's gonna have like a beam on the other side of it and just blow up Hyrule. Yeah, Link can never catch a break, can you? I feel bad for the guy. I genuinely do feel bad for him. I need to sit down. I'll have lunch with him or something. Just ask him how he is. I think that's gonna be it for now. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Hit that like button. Comment down below. Send in your intros. Make them funny. Make them say I'm gay or something, because that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Ever. I've never heard that before, ever, in my entire life. I will see you around, probably not in the studio, I'm so sorry. Guys, check this out. Crud. Ah! That's what it looks like behind it!